Hey there, and welcome to Rockwall, Texas Living, the web's biggest blog on the smallest county in Texas. I'm your host today, Evan Matteson.
And I'm your co-host, Richard Matteson.
Well, it is Real Estate Update once again. This is for the month of February 2013.
Right.
And boy, are we going to dive into the numbers. It's been very interesting.
Pretty awesome.
Cool.
All right. Well, this month I wasn't able to pull all the day on the initial day.
Ooh.
Well, we make mistakes, so on the initial day I didn't do that. But I know that it's right at 360 because we're already into some numbers that show that.
Yep.
All right, so this blows your mind. February, snow, sleet, hail, which none of that's happened to us.
No.
But February, 87 homes sold.
That's incredible.
78 was January.
Yes.
These are the numbers for July, August, and September of any year. And we're getting them in February and January.
Yeah.
That's really scary.
In a good way.
In a good way. And it's really tiring at the same time.
It could be scary for buyers.
Yeah.
Because there's very little to choose from.
Yeah, they've lost some advantages
Yeah.
as a buyer.
Yeah, well, and as we were talking about last month, that we were moving into a
Right.
strong seller's market, and so that
Yeah.
was going to be the reality.
We're still staying at 96% though.
Okay.
Numbers aren't going down or up.
And I'm going to comment on this. I find this a little bit interesting because that is our average as a market
Yeah.
in this area.
Right.
But everything that we've been seeing on the Matteson Group level of things has
Yeah.
been like, I'm having stuff over list price, at list price,
Right.
over list price. So from that respect, I think we're beating the average a little bit.
Right. I moved up a showing a whole 18 hours to a quicker time so that we would get the house and
Yeah.
offered that same day. So it's
awesome.
been really powerful. 104 days on the market, which is really close to the normal average in the Dallas area. And then 2,853 showings. And I put down there at the bottom, January was 2,336. So we're up about 5,000 or 6,000 showings.
It's amazing.
It blows my mind that all those realtors are out there showing.
Yep.
They just have to do it to a limited amount of homes.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you're on the looking to see whether you should list or and sell your house, or if you're a buyer, right now the listing is going to take place.
I think that's a really good takeaway from this is that for sellers, as long as your house is in good condition, and as long as you have people that are doing you properly on the marketing end of things like we do, that sort of thing.
Use us.
You can do that as well. That you're going to get lots of showings as long as we're pricing that correct ballpark. You're going to get lots of showings and you're going to get an offer fairly quick because there's limited activity or limited inventory opportunities for buyers. The buyer side of thing, the takeaway is stop acting like you have all the time in the world. You don't.
Right.
Unless you're dealing in the $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 plus price range, where there's still a little bit of inventory that makes it more of a buyer's market. If you're underneath that $400,000 mark, you are in a seller's market, and you need to make your offers in accordance with that, or else you're going to lose out on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 properties that would have worked really good for your family, but your offer wasn't as good as someone else's. So,
and we're not saying that because we're being theoretical.
No.
It's happened to both of us.
We're seeing it happen.
Where we're doing, we're in a battle with 1 or 2 other
multiple offers.
Multiple
Right over the last month. Multiple offers have been about. I would say 50%. I would say that's maybe a little bit high. 40% of what we've been doing.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Like 10 years. I mean, going back 10 years, typically our average for our group is 1, maybe 2 multiple offers per year. So it's a totally different market. You need to make your offers accordingly.
Right, and we're not saying multiple offers under the list price. We're saying multiple offers
at list price,
at the list price or above it.
Yes.
So sellers, now's the time to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll be glad to list it for you.
You can contact us. All of our contact information is always below. We're learning a little bit more about Rockwall, Texas together and keeping you informed in this hot real estate market.
Woohoo!
We look forward to talking with you next time.